Hi, this is Andreas from Tacticalgearhead.com. We're here today in Ohio to bring you a couple of product reviews. We're going to be starting out here in the living room, and eventually we're going to go out to a national park and show you some of the gear in the field.
Hey, and this is John. Yes, I am in Ohio, and like Andreas said, we're going to be doing some stuff today. What do you got for us today? What do we got? What are we starting out with here?
Well, the first thing on the review table is a Kodak PlaySport. I believe they call it the ZI-3. This is identical to the Kodak ZI-8, except that it doesn't have an external microphone port, and it's ruggedized and waterproof. It's waterproof up to 3 meters. This is more waterproof than I am. So we're going to take this little baby out with us in the field, and we're going to be doing all of our videotaping exclusively with this little camera.
Now, is that HD?
Yeah, this is an HD camera. It does. It has 2 HD modes that I consider to be viable. It has a whole bunch of modes, but there's only 2 modes I would actually use. One is the full 1080p mode, which it can take 30 frames per second video, which is really kind of slick. Right up until the moment when you try to kind of pan or get some fast-moving action, then it seems like, the image seems kind of jerky. So then that's where it comes to the next mode, which I consider to be viable, which is the 720p in 60 frame per second mode. There, I can pan, I can tilt, I can capture fast motion, and everything is buttery smooth. Not to mention, also the field of view seems to be bigger in the 720p mode. So for my money, 720p is good enough for HD video filming. Plus, it takes less time to upload.
Yeah, that's I used the ZI-8, and I know some people have been asking about that. If you see some of the videos where I'm doing, where you hear like a macro view and stuff like that, switching, it's because you can have a macro and a micro view on that.
Oh, the ZI-8 has a macro?
Yeah.
This one, unfortunately, does not.
Okay.
But you can get pretty close to the subject matter.
Yeah, I like the micro view for close-ups because you can really see it. I think I did it with my Swiss Army knife. I did a close-up of that one, and for the other HD, when I did that review of the X-Rex jacket outside, you could see the HD quality in the footage. Yeah. Obviously, right now we're shooting, not using this camera. We're actually shooting my new SLR camera, which is a Canon EOS T1i, I believe, and that one came down in price because they came out with a T2i. So good deal on that one.
But I think on that camera you can record not just 5-minute clips like on a Nikon, but you can record up until your memory card is full.
Yeah,
right?
you can pretty much record until your memory card's out. Right now I got about a 8 GB SDHC in there, and definitely if you can get an SLR camera, you want to do the SDHC cards for that one. So we're just going to go ahead and get started later on and review this. But yeah, that was one of our surprises that we're out in Ohio. So stay tuned.